guys. Do 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 do. Someday I will learn how to play that on my bass. But for now, it's just going to sit there as a decoration. All right. So, hi, you guys. No funny stories this time. You know why? Because I blabber too long and my videos get to be way too long. So, I do have a few announcements, and then I'm going to do your comments. We're going to go through all of your comments, you know, over here on the other monitor. You know, this is the international sign language for, I'm going to read your comments. You know, so welcome. Hey, guess what? Announcement number 1. We have 4 new subscribers since, lately, in the last couple of days. So welcome, new subscribers. You know, I haven't done this for a while, so I was digging through my toy box. And those of you that have been with me for a while know that I've got a toy box down here. All right, so subscriber number 1, welcome. Okay, welcome. I took the day off today, all right? So I've got some time. All right, subscriber number 2. Okay, welcome. Subscriber number 3. This is my personal favorite. So I don't know if you're listening in stereo or not, but that would be like... Subscriber number 4. He is really excited that you joined. Okay, so, oh, geez. Oh, boy, oh. So, now here's the thing. We also lost 4 subscribers. Does it bother me? Not really, but I mean, if it were you, wouldn't you be like wondering, you know, not what was I doing wrong, because I'm not going to change anything I'm doing, right? But it's like, you know, I'm okay with it because those people just don't understand our humor and stuff, right? And I know I'm an acquired taste, right? I take some getting used to. So, you know, it's like, you know, whatever, you know, they just weren't cut out for being part of the Mad Pack, right? Like you guys, like you four new subscribers. Okay, so welcome, you guys. And, you know, the thing is, I've said it before, this is a nonprofit. I'm not trying to build this channel to be huge or anything. So it just makes me feel all warm inside, you know, when people subscribe, right? So, all right, now, I just hung up with, and those of you that know, have been around for a while, you kind of know all about this wacky solar project, right? Well, I decided, rather than risk another total meltdown like I had, 4 or 5 videos ago, I put too much amperage through this thing, and it literally, the master switch melted down and came apart. Everything shut down. Rather than risk that, I just hung up with a professional solar installer. All right. So I did some research and I found a company locally here. And so they're going to charge me $110 an hour to do a consultation. And I'm like, well, it's all set up in my living room. He's like, what? I'm like, yeah, it's all set up here. And I'll take pictures of everything going on here. And, you know, I've got some specific questions. And yes, I'm a computer geek. So, of course, I'm going to do it in PowerPoint. But so I'm going to have this PowerPoint presentation with all of my photos, right, of this wacky system. And then we're going to do a Zoom meeting, a virtual, you know, video call, and I'll share my screen, and I'll show him the pictures, and we'll just kind of go through it all. And I'm just going to say, well, what size fuse should I have at this point? And I've got 2 solar charge controllers, and they're, I'm going to explain everything. I've got a photo of how the layout on top of my trailer is going to look. So I'll show him that. So anyway, blah blah blah. So I told you I was not going to talk about my cables ever again, right? Because it's kind of boring. But I'm kind of excited about it. So before I start using my big, $100 worth of cables and start cutting them, I want to talk to this professional guy, and this is where I need to run these big cables instead of my wimpy little cables, right? So that'll make you guys feel better, right? I'm not going to burn my house down. What else? Well, it's not funny. It's not funny. You know how when you go on YouTube and you do a search on something and you watch some YouTube videos, then you start getting recommendations. Well, I told you that I was thinking about getting a Rottweiler puppy. So, but then I decided not to. I just have way too much going on right now. I'm going to wait until I'm almost ready to go on the road full time. Then I'll get a puppy and do all kinds of training and stuff. But anyway, so I'm just watching some YouTube videos, and these Rottweiler puppy videos keep coming up in my recommendations. And I'm like, oh, yeah, but not now, next. It's like, and there's another one. It's like, oh, okay, well, I click on it, and they're cute, and they're just, oh. So it's just like, it's kind of tearing my heart out because I decided not to get one, and now they're all like, Dad, take me home. Dad, and they're just cute, and oh my gosh. So cute. All right, now, let's do your comments, which I've been promising for like the last, 5 videos. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to go like in reverse order. So we're going to do like the previous video, thanks and weird stories. Okay, so let's do that. Okay, so I was doing editing just now, and I noticed that my Colonel Sanders is crooked. So I'm gonna have to trim that or something. And I told you guys before, I could shoot a video every day because something funny happens to me every day. Well, this just showed up, so I have to share this with you. So, oh wow. Wait, where's the, oh, okay. So my boss is retiring, and we're having a retirement party for her. So Carrie, if you're watching, just turn this off, because I ordered some of these to give away to everyone that goes to my boss's retirement party. So I have to do quality assurance. Okay, they work, so that's good. And then these are tools for digging out all of the old sealant on the outside of my trailer. It's complicated. I have to dig all the old stuff out and put new sealant on all of the seals on the outside of my, anyway. Sorry. All right, let's I'm going to switch over. All right. So, Fishhead says, love seeing you thriving. Thank you, Fishhead. And Fishhead has been with me for a long time. You've kind of seen me go through all of my chemo and my surgeries and all that. So, yeah, thank you, Fishhead. So what I'm going to do, so yeah, I haven't responded and I feel bad about that. So I'm going to give everybody a heart right now. So when you get a notification that you got a heart from me, it just means that I'm reading your comments. All right. And then he says again, love and support to the community. Because that's what this is, right? It's not just, I hope it's not just all about me. It's about us, right? So actually, Fishhead, I actually copied this and put it out on posts because I thought that was a really cool comment. So, yeah, so here it is. Okay. Oh, you got a reply, a comment. Oh, Kathy Ann says, asking for prayers as I wait for biopsy report. Thank you. So Kathy Ann, we're with you. All right. I went through the same thing and it's kind of a nerve wracking, so, I think I put this out there also. Wait, let me go back. Oops. Let me switch over. Sorry. Oh yeah. So Kathy Ann, I put this out there and you got some comments from the Mad Pack. All right. So, you can go out, if you're watching, you can go out there and read those comments. All right. So, thank you, Fishhead. That's awesome. You're awesome. Thank you. So then, Wendy, Upright Fossil. And we were on the phone a couple of days ago, and we chatted for like a half an hour. And I told her, I love your icon and the name of her channel, Upright Fossil. That's just really cute. So anyway, she says, you crack me up. Well, that's good. I'm glad. From the tooth gold smelting to picturing your backyard. Yeah, don't picture my backyard. It's a disaster. My thought is, don't go back to that dentist. Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing. You've suffered enough. About the future puppy, I liked the idea of having her trained and how she would be added protection when you are camping. Yes, Rottweilers, they are very loyal, affectionate, athletic, just very, I love Rottweilers, but they are very protective. Once they bond with you, you have 3 years yet, hopefully enough time to finish projects and train her toward the end of all that. Yep, that's the plan. I believe it'll all work out. Yep. Love you, but boo to the Tesla comment. Hugs, Wendy. So we talked about that on the phone, and I made a comment like, don't buy Tesla stock. And and I said, we don't get into politics around here, right? But, it's like the Tesla stock. I'm just saying that the Tesla stock is, So anyway, thank you, Wendy. Love you. My heart is in Japan. Lori says, I have decided the Mad Camper is the perfect name for your channel. Well, that's because, mad not meaning angry, mad meaning science, mad scientist kind of a thing. So thanks, Wendy. Your story at 15 minutes did me in, Jim. And I think that's when I was explaining that, and this was in the last video, she's talking about that 6-inch vent pipe that I was using to blow air up into the chimney so I could melt stuff. So I'm glad that did you in, Lori. And by the way, your advent calendar is sitting. She sent me an advent calendar back during Christmas last year. It's sitting right over there. I can see it from where I'm at, Lori, just so you know. Carl, if I ever meet you in person, you're getting a hug, whether you want to or not. Be prepared. Thanks, bro. You know what? That's totally cool with me. And by the way, Carl is in Sweden, I think. I think that's what this means. And when I'm on my phone, sometimes there'll be like a flag that shows up on my phone. I don't know why it doesn't show up on my PC here, but anyway, Carl, I think you're from Sweden, right? Lutefisk, right? You know, and okay, funny story. I'm actually mostly Swedish, but for some reason, I just like Norway better. Norway is just really beautiful, and the artwork above the frisbee there, that's a piece of artwork that I did on my laser, but I name each pieces of my artwork as a different village in Norway. So that one is Ortvold or something. Anyway, I'm getting into funny stories now, but anyway, my point was sometimes I tell people that I'm Norwegian, which is a lie. I'm actually Swedish. My grandparents my great-grandparents came directly from Sweden. All right, so cousins, if you're watching this, sometimes I lie and I just say I'm Norwegian. And then Rhonda says, I'm tempted to mow it for you, LOL. Yeah, come on over, Rhonda. I would appreciate that. You are so much fun to watch. Thanks. That's the goal. The goal is to give you guys entertainment, right? And a couple of you have said, I appreciate your videos because you take my mind off of what's going on with me, because some of you are actually in treatment and, so I appreciate that, Rhonda. Thank you. Yeah, have at it. Come on over. I'll even start it for you. So, Aurelia, and I've said it before, that's just a really pretty first name, Aurelia. And I should do it in Australian, Aurelia. Nice to see you, Jim. Hope you get your tooth sorted out. I do like watching your videos. Take care. Hugs. Yeah, my tooth is, it's less painful now, so it might be healing. I don't know. But it's like, that whole saga, right? Thank you, Aurelia. Leslie says, you are so funny. That makes me feel good, Leslie. It's like, I'm an acquired taste. How much do the little graphite containers cost to melt your aluminum cans? And I actually cleaned my desk a little bit so they're not sitting here like they were before. But yeah, those little graphite things were more than $3, which is how much the aluminum is worth, after I melt it. So yeah, not in good investment. But I did prove that I could do it, right? More than you would get recycling. Yes, definitely. But I get it. The experiment was fun. Yes, that's the whole point. It's like, you guys, just the tip of the day, try something new. What's the worst that could happen? Well, you could burn your house down, but I'm just saying, that's what keeps life fun, right? Just do something you've never done before. I've been doing that kind of my whole life, which is why I've got so many crazy stories. We'll go back to when I was like 12. I've got so many stories when I was 12. Tobias, hey, bro. Oh, he says bro. Okay, so I just said that out loud. But Tobias is up in Canada, Ontario, I think. Bro, and then he, I think that's a turkey drumstick icon, emoji. I'm not sure. No, it's one of these, right? Hey, Tobias. So thanks for that. Not sure what that means, but I think it means keep fighting or something. So then Steve, SwimFit, says prayers for all the people going through treatments. And I think I put that out on posts also, Steve. I'm pretty sure. I'm not going to switch over and do it right now, but I'm pretty sure I did. Jim, glad you didn't try the stinging nettle experiment. Yeah, me too, dude. Like I came to my senses, but it would have been, it would have been entertainment for you guys, right? To rub some of that on my skin and have it like get all inflamed and angry. And then I put my cortisone on it to, whatever. So yeah. Geez, glad you're feeling better. Thanks, Steve. Appreciate that. Hire someone to mow the backyard. Well, Rhonda's going to come over and do it for free, sounds like. So I won't have to do that. Wait, is that it? Well, that's it. All right, we're at the top. All right, so, I forgot to give you guys hearts. All right, so let's do. Yeah, well, okay, I'll do that offline when you guys aren't watching. But, oh no. Oh, excuse me. We'll do it now. All right. So, let's do the next video. Okay, all done. Next video. Hang on. If you don't have a beverage, which I do, sorry for the burp. Go get yourself a beverage. All right. No, it's okay. We'll wait. Well, go ahead and go. Go ahead and go. Okay, so something funny happened yesterday. No, I'm just kidding. All right, let's keep going. Okay, so got your beverage? Well, hang on to it because I'm gonna cut this off. I inadvertently told a couple of funny stories, and this is at 22 minutes already. So I'm gonna cut this video off, and but I'm gonna keep going. All right, I took the day off, so I'll do another video and we'll keep going with your comments. All right. So, thank you for your comments and stick around. We'll keep going. All right. Let's go. Science.